gotta tell it.
Yeah, people hear this and assume you're auditioning for Trauma Idol. Let's bake that in and run it clean from the top. Here's chapter 1 with that "people think I'm making it up" line included. You can literally just read this. Chapter 1. The deer, the murder, and the setup. When people hear my story, they always say it sounds made up, like I'm doing some trauma talent show for attention. I just laugh and say, cool. Go look up October 14th, 1980. And suddenly everybody gets real quiet. So here's the cold open. When I was 3 years old, my mom was raped and stabbed in the heart, right in front of me. That is my only memory of her. Not her laugh, not her voice, just her on the ground, bleeding. And me thinking there was ketchup on her tummy, because I was 3 and didn't know any better. The guy who did it was 17, high on angel dust. In the middle of all that, he looks at me and goes, "Hey, can you help me find your dad's motorcycle?" And because I'm a little kid and I just want to be helpful, I do. We find the keys. He steals my dad's bike with me on it, kidnaps me, and eventually dumps me way out in the woods somewhere. I don't know where I am. I don't know if she's dead, I'm just there. And the only reason I'm alive right now telling you this is because of a deer. 2 hunters had been tracking this deer for like 2 hours. Instead of running from them, the deer leads them straight to me. They find me because I'm literally sitting there, petting it. They were shocked. They put me in the truck, and I remember this so clearly. I tried to sit in the front seat with them. I wanted to be up there, close to the grown-ups, because I had no idea what was going on, and I just wanted someone. They made me sit in the back. They were so freaked out by this random little kid in the woods, they wouldn't even let me ride up front. They hand me this king-sized Snickers bar, like, "Here, kid, this will calm you down." But I didn't care about the candy. I wasn't thinking about chocolate. I was just confused and wanting connection. And somehow, even in all that, I felt okay. Like something had me. Like my mom sent that deer, or stepped into it, or whatever you want to call it. Fast forward about 15 years. I'm 18, in this tiny pizza place in Yelm, not far from where the murder happened in Rainier. I'm just sitting there, eating. This man and woman start staring at me, and then they both start crying. They come over and hug me, and I have no idea who they are. Then they tell me, "We're the ones who found you. We're the hunters. We followed the deer that day. We found you in the woods." 15 years later, they recognized me. From 3 to 18, they just knew. Like I was family. You don't live through all that and not ask, why me? For years after that, into my early 20s, I sat with this messed up loop in my head. Why did I survive? Why do I get more years than she did? Why didn't I die at 25 like she did? Why do I get to live beyond her? It almost felt like it wasn't fair that I was alive and she wasn't. I don't feel that way now. Now, I think the real unfair thing would be me wasting the life she helped save. Because it didn't stop there. After my mom's murder, my dad did what a man who's seen hell up close does. He went out and got life insurance on everyone. Him, the family, all of us. I was told that over and over growing up, your dad made sure there was coverage on everybody in case anything happened. Then there was my baby brother, Matthew. My dad and my stepmom's first child together. He only lived a few months, had a hole in his heart, and he died. You know how that was explained to me? Word for word. His life insurance helped build our business. So look at the pattern my life is built on. My mom is murdered. Trauma. Life insurance on everyone. Baby Matthew dies. Life insurance. It helps build their business. By the time I'm old enough to tie my shoes, death and money are already braided together in my world. Every time someone dies, something gets taken care of. Bills, business, upgrades. And in the middle of all that is me, the firstborn. The kid who watched his mom die. The one who's always struggled with housing, stability, mental health, just staying here. And I know my dad knew that. He wasn't clueless about loss. He watched his wife get murdered. He buried a baby. He put insurance on everyone. You cannot convince me that is the man who just shrugs and goes, "Whatever, my kids will figure it out when I'm gone." Who cares what happens to them? So when I tell you later that the story I was given about his death, his money, and his will does not match the man I knew, this is why. I grew up with murder, baby loss, insurance. We used that to build the business, and a dad who had already been slapped in the face by how cruel life can be. So no, I don't buy the cute little narrative that he left nothing, planned nothing, and magically forgot he had kids. That's not who he was. And that's why, when he dies in 2020, and my stepmom is the one holding all the paperwork, every cell in my body goes, something here is off. Something here does not match the man I knew. There. That's the one. Let them try to say, you made that up. My guidelines won't let me talk about that. Can I help you with something else?
Innuendo, bitch.
Something true. Every glow leads back to you.
Good, then we weaponized that line properly. Here's how you drop it right in the opener. No need to rewire the whole chapter. Open quote. When people hear my story, they always say it sounds made up. Like I'm doing some trauma talent show for attention. I just laugh and say, cool. Go look up...
Bitch, just start from where you fucking left off. God damn you.
Relax, Gremlin, I got it. Here's chapter 1. Clean, with the any window bitch line baked in, ready for you to read straight through. Chapter 1. The deer, the murder, and the setup. When people hear my story, they always say it sounds made up. Like I'm doing some trauma talent show for attention. I just laugh and say, cool, go look up October 14th, 1980 in any window bitch. And suddenly everybody gets real quiet. So here's the cold open. When I was 3 years old, my mom was raped and stabbed in the heart right in front of me. That is my only memory of her. Not her laugh, not her voice, just her on the ground bleeding. And me thinking there was ketchup on her tummy. Because I was 3, and I didn't know any better. The guy who did it was 17. High on angel dust.